will make yourselves at home, and that you will find this an interesting, because it is very interesting. This morning we have people here who go back a long way in the church, and I want to give them the opportunity to at least to say something about how they remember the church and the things that went on here. We have a couple in the back, Mary Ellen and Dwayne, who were married here. You want to stand up and how many years ago?
9. We're working on 10.
You're working on 10.
We'll never say 50.
Okay. And their picture is hanging up back there on the wall. So they had the original dress and the clothes and everything for their wedding, which I think is really, really neat.
And I got to see it all.
Oh, see? Anna is our oldest member here, I would think. We're very blessed. She knows quite a bit of the history, so if you need to know something, well, feel free to ask her. We have lost a couple of really dear saints in this church in the last year, which knew a lot of the history and knew a lot of the how the church was run. Evelyn Shepherd and Eleanor Richards. Eleanor's daughter is here today, and as is Evelyn's daughter. These flowers, the yellow mums, are here placed in memory of Eleanor and that's his brother Gary. I'm not sure about those over on the end, but if somebody knows who placed them here,
They're from Jackie and Marty.
Okay. So there's one more person here that has been here she was here, how many years ago, Ms. Palmer?
Well, I was about 10 or 11 when I come here.
And how old are you now?
83.
83. So, do you have any memories you'd like to share with people at this time?
When I came here to church, our family had moved over this way from Markham, Virginia. And so we moved up here to the foot of the mountain, across from the old sawmill that Seacrest used to run at. And so we come here to church, and we walked here to church. They had church here at nighttime too. So we come here at nighttime too. And mostly spent the day just in the area around here with some of our girlfriends. And then I remember the Children's Day. Always had the Children's Day. And one special time I can remember is the day that Mrs. Royson was playing the piano. And I had practiced singing this song for a long time. There will be no disappointment in heaven. And then I noticed that both of them are buried down here. Then I remember the yard parties they used to have out here. It used to be so much fun. The young ladies were at a courting age at that time. They would pack a lunch, and their boyfriends would buy their lunch.
Like suppers.
They would eat together. And also they would do the same thing with baking the cake. They would bake the cake, and then they'd auction the cake off, and there was the boyfriend, different ones would try to buy their cake.
Wow.
It was always a lot of fun. It was always a lot of fun. Something going on around here all the time, and we really enjoyed it at that time.
Thank you, Ms. Palmer. Thank you very much.
And I'm really glad to be here today.
We're glad to have you. We are glad to have you. We're glad to have each and every one of you here this morning. A lot of effort and work is going into preparing for this day. So without further ado, I present to you the Reverend Francis, or Bishop, he's Bishop, I'm sorry, Bishop Francis Asbury.
Good morning.
Good morning.